Hello and welcome back to chair-based mobility, a little bit of flexibility exercises. We're joined by Dexter. He may well come on board my lap today. He likes to get involved, so I hope you're feeling fit and well. Ideally, you're going to be sitting on a firm chair with no sides. Maybe it's got a back to it as well, or a stool is fine. And the ideal position for you to be sitting in is towards the front edge of your chair. So just maybe half your thighs on there. So it gives you the ability to sit tall and gives you a little bit of movement forwards and backwards and from side to side as well. So we'll be using that. We'll be talking through Pilates-based posture, which gives you strength when getting up, when getting sitting back down again, and just gives you that little bit of extra movement and good stability through your body. So we'll make a start. Before we do though, just making sure, he's joining me now, he's standing in the gap behind me, that you've got some space around you. It's nothing too stressful for your body today, but again, work at your own level. If you do have high or low blood pressure, for example, don't spend too long with your arm raised above your head. So it will just be a reminder, maybe just to do half the movement instead. But I'll talk that through as we go through. Very gentle, very calm, and it's just to aim to loosen you up after periods of sitting. So and build a little bit of strength through all the major joints, but primarily your neck and your shoulders, and then coming down into your core, and we'll be doing a little bit of work through your legs as well. So hopefully you can just see my feet there. Okay, so Pilates posture, sitting towards the edge of your seat, sitting up tall, feeling as though someone's just pulled you up by the top of your head, lengthening through your neck. Keep your chin tucked a little bit and very gently push back. Imagine you're sitting in the car and you're just pushing your head back towards the headrest. Arms are down by your side. We're just going to loosen them off. So we're going to do 3 shoulder rolls in a backward movement. So bring your shoulders forward, lift them up, take them round behind and down, and again, up, back and down. And your third one, lift up, back and down. Hands can be down by the side of your chair. You can just have your fingers just curling under if you like. As you're sitting tall, think about pulling your tummy in. Think about your back being really long. So you're not sitting slumped, you're not sitting with your bottom stuck out and an arch in your back, such like that, or like that, but you're sitting as tall and as straight as you possibly can. Feet are hip distance apart, knees are hip distance apart, so you should feel balanced through the whole part of your body. We're going to start off some very gentle head movements this morning, just to release off tension through your neck. So take a breath in, look to the right, and as you breathe out, swing your head and look to the left. Again, breathing in, look to the right, and breathing out, look to the left. One more, breathing in, look to the right, and breathing out, look to the left. Bring your head all the way back to center. We're just going to drop your right ear to your right shoulder, lift your head up, and take your left ear to your left shoulder. Come all the way back to center, keep pulling your tummy in, just the movement through your head, but you've still got your support through your belly, so your back doesn't get too tired. Back up to center. Last one to each side. Just feeling the stretch down the side of your neck, slowly lifting, and then all the way down, left ear, left shoulder, coming back to center. And we'll just take that into an upward tilt of your chin, breathing in to look up. And as you breathe out, chin down towards your chest. Again, breathing in, look up. And breathing out, chin towards your chest. And your last one, breathing in, look up, and breathing out, chin towards your chest. Bring your head back so you're looking directly in front of you, and just bring your arms so that they are at right angles. Okay, you've got right angles through your elbows, hands are pointing straight in front of you. I think Dexter might want to join in at this point, so he's just going to sit on my lap. So this is not good posture because I've now got my knees together. But if I open my knees, it's going to fall down. So we're coming into arm reaches. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, extend your right arm out in front of you, and then breathing in, bring it all the way back in again. And then your left arm, take it all the way out, and then all the way back in. So just going to keep alternating through your arms, stretching the arm out as far as you can in front. So stretch, you can look towards your fingertips. And breathing out to stretch, breathing in to come back. So it's a nice slow move. We're working here through your shoulder joints, just rolling them slowly forward and then all the way back. Keep your shoulder blades pushed down into the center of your back. So just very gentle squeeze each time. And you're opening up through the front of your chest, getting your arms working. And then think about reaching for something. So you're stretching out across the other side of the table, but your body's set in concrete, so you can't move your body. So it's all the work of your arms. And your last one of the singles, and now we're going to come into doubles. So we're going to stretch both arms out at the same time. So stretch and come back, and stretch and come back. If you want to take this a little bit further, when you bring the elbows back, you can just take them slightly behind you till they touch the chair behind you. That's too much of a move. Just keep them in close to your waist. And we have 5 more of these to do. So 5 and 4, stretch, and 3 and 2 and 1. And this time, just take your arms out in front and hold them. Turn your palms to face the front, and then make little fists. And then open and stretch your fingers, and make little fists, open and stretch your fingers. So keep doing that, both hands at the same time. Just notice the difference between the 2 hands. One may find it really easy, and the other one may struggle. It will depend on how strong the muscles are through your back of your hands, into your wrists, into your forearms, elbows. And the longer you do it, the more the arms start to ache a little bit. So by keeping the hands flaring out and closing down, you're keeping the blood supply coming back through your arms. Just breathing regularly now. There's no particular breath pattern. And if you get tired, lower your hands down. And 2, and your last one, hold the hands out. Now make little fists and go to flick your fingers. So you're flicking droplets of water off the end of your fingers, and do it a little bit faster if you can, really feeling the work coming into your wrists, into your forearms. Keep that move going. Flick, 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 flick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring your arms all the way down. 3 shoulder shrugs. So lift your shoulders and release down. And lift your shoulders and release down. Last time, lift your shoulders and release down. So bring your elbows back in towards your waist. Have your arms out in front of you. This time with the palms face up. So just imagine you've got a hot cup of tea on both palms. Still sitting tall, pull your shoulders back and down, pull your tummy right in. Imagine pulling your belly button in towards your spine to keep a level of tightness in your tummy. There are muscles there, you just need to engage them. And we're going to take it into dumbwaiter. So take a breath in, take the arms out to the side, squeeze your shoulder blades, and breathing out, come back to center. So breathing in and breathing out. So just sliding the arms round, squeezing your shoulder blades. So this is to get some work through your upper back, getting the muscles working, and also to stretch through the front of your chest and through your shoulders. Tummy in. Lovely. We've got another 5 of these to do. And 4, making sure you're not spilling your tea. So again, making sure that the elbows aren't bending, you're not bringing your arms up in any funny angles. And 2. Last one, 1. And this time we're just going to take them something called Cleopatra. So take the arms out again and then extend the arms out in a straight line. Bring the elbows back in and bring the arms back to the front. So you open, extend, drop and close. Open, extend and drop the elbows and back in. Keep pulling your tummy in all the time. Give yourself some support. You're sitting upright on your chair. Back work is working as well. Nice thing about Pilates posture is that it's working what we call the corset that's around your tummy, around your sides and around your back. All the key muscles, they're holding you in good posture, keeping you balanced. And we've got 3 more to go. So open, extend. Hopefully you gave yourself enough space at the start of this exercise and you haven't now knocked an ornament off the mantelpiece. And last one, open and extend. And from here, just bring the arms down and 3 shoulder rolls backwards to release off any tension. We've got one more arm exercise to do. So float your arms back out to the side. This time palms face down, shoulder blades are back and down. So you haven't hunched your shoulders up around your ears. You're trying to keep the length through your neck if you can. Take a breath in, and as you breathe out, sweep your right arm across in front of you. Turn your head and just see if you can touch the left arm. Open the arm back out again, breath in, and as you breathe out, sweep your left arm across and see if you can just touch your right arm. Breath in to open and carry on. So sweep the arm across as a bend through the elbow, straighten the arm back out again, and again sweep the other side. Back to center. So breathe out, tighten your tummy. Breathe in to center and breathe out over to the right. Breathe in, back to center. Arms might start to be feeling a little tired now. And back to center and all the way over to the right. And back to center. And again, over to the left. Back to center and all the way over to the right. And back to center. To the left. Back to center. You've got one more to each side. So taking it across and back to center and over to the left and back to center and release down. 3 shoulder shrugs again. Lift your shoulders and release down and lift your shoulders and down. Last one. It's important to keep arm strength of pushing yourself up out of a chair, holding on to things. So we're coming to a little bit of stretching now for the side part of your body. So with your arms down by your side, take your right arm and stretch up, look up towards the ceiling, and then slowly bring the arm down, drop your chin to your chest, and your left arm up, and then just bring it back down by the side of your body. Start to take it into a bigger movement in a moment, and all the way down. And lift your left arm all the way up, and all the way down. 2 more to each side, so stretch and lower. And stretch and lower. 1 more to each side, stretch and lower. And stretch and lower. This time, take your right arm, take it across your body and stretch over to the other side of the room and come back to center. And then stretch your left arm across. So these are just some diagonal stretches. As you stretch, feel the side of your waist stretching away from you. Looking as well with the line of your arm. So you're looking up towards the ceiling if that feels okay. If not, just keep your eyes going to the side of the room. And stretch. And stretch. And stretch. So you've just got 2 more. So 1 with the right arm. And 1 with the left arm. Coming all the way back to center, and just give your arms a little bit of a shake out. Now Dexter's on my lap, so he's not going to enjoy the next bit because we're going to come into simple heel raises. So I'm just going to adjust him. I might just need to hold him there a minute. I think he'll be settled. So from this position, all we're going to be doing is simply lifting your right heel off the floor, keep your toes down, and then place it back down again. And then your left heel lifts and lower. So your right heel and lower, and your left heel and lower. So we're doing this to start building some strength through your ankles, getting some flexibility through your ankles as well. And you can push down onto the balls of your feet quite firmly if you want to. So push and lower and push and lower. Actually, Dexter just likes it because he's getting some attention. Even there's a little bit of movement going on. He might not get so excited about everything else that's coming. So although I'm holding onto the cat, ideally you have your hands still down by the side. And lift. And lift. 2 more to each side. So lift and lift. Again, a little bit of movement through your hips as well. And then coming into your last one. And this time we're going to come into leg extensions. You might want to move yourself a little bit closer to the front of your chair. Take a breath in, and as you breathe out, extend the leg out in front of you. And then bring it back to the start. And then your left, extend out and back. So you're just placing your heel on the floor in front of you, no more than that. I'll turn sideways because you can see it that way. So just taking the heel out and back and out and back. Think about your posture. Still keep your shoulders back and down. Leg doesn't necessarily have to be straight, but you're just doing this step away. You're engaging now through your quads, so that's the front of your thighs. And you're also flexing your foot, so taking a little bit more work through the front of your shin, because the shin muscles are having to work to keep your ankle at this bendy position. So we've just got another 4 more of these to each side. So keep going, looking good. This little lift and out. And this time, so if you can't do the next exercise, just stay with that one. What we're going to be doing is extending the leg out and trying to get it as straight as possible, and then with the left. So again, from the side, this just looks so, straightening your leg, lifting, and then straightening the other leg and lifting. You should feel this through the front of your kneecap and the front of your leg as you do the leg extension. So imagine you're kicking a ball away from you in slow motion. So lift and lower. Still sitting nice and tall. So feel your shoulder blades back and down. Tummy is still pulled in. And you're sitting as tall as you possibly can in your chair. So just taking out. So stay with the simple ones if this suits you, or don't do the lift. If you want to advance, take the foot out, flex the foot, point it, and bring it back down again. Take the foot out, flex, point, and come back down again. You're just kicking out, turning the bottom of your foot out, and then pointing the toes. So starting to work through your thighs, a little bit more detail. That's a bit hard work now. So point and lift, and point and lower. Lift and flex, and point and lower. Lift and flex and point and lower, and lift and point and flex and lower. So we've got 3 more to do to each side. So you know how to pace yourself. Don't forget, if it gets too much at any point, please stop and take a break. Do a lot of upper body work to start with. We're just now taking it into the legs. And with the left foot, still really pulling back if you can. Last one to each side. And don't worry if the leg doesn't go too high. You're coming to work at your range of movement. Last one with your left foot. Absolutely great, looking good. So again, sitting forward on your chairs, we're just going to come into the hip opener exercise. I'm just going to lift the cat up a little bit. You still have your arms down by your side. So coming onto your tiptoes, if you can, take a breath in. As you breathe out, just drop your right knee out to the side and then squeeze it closed again. And the same with the left. So you turn and then come back to center. So allowing this very, very gentle move through the hips. Now, if you have hip issues and this exercise isn't open to you, you can come back into your heel raises. Otherwise, keep that going. Again, pulling your tummy in. Keep your shoulders back and down. It's all about that, the height, the tall posture. And you'd be surprised how tiring that can get, just holding yourself in good posture instead of just slumped into a chair. So during the day, have the awareness of good posture. And every few minutes, well, maybe that might be a little bit too often, but every time you think about it, just think about pulling yourself up, shoulders back and down, and holding. So nearly finishing the hip openers. I'm going to have to put the cat down in a minute because he's not going to like the next one. Last one to each side. Take the knee out and back and out and back. Lower your heels down onto the ground. Just ask Dexter to leave for the moment. You can just sit down there quietly. So sitting nice and tall. What we're going to be doing now is lifting your toes up instead, or just bringing the foot off the floor. We're going to raise the same arm up as well. So take a breath in and then release out, breath out, tighten your tummy. Breathing in, lift your right arm in front, lift your right leg and lower back down again. And lift your left arm and lift your left leg. So you're working again at your range of movement. If halfway up for your arm is fine, that's good. Stay with that. If lifting the leg is difficult, lift your heels instead. So you're back to heel raises, but combining the heel raises with the arms. If your blood pressure is okay, although we're not going to be keeping the arms overhead for too long, if you want to, as you just bring the heel off or your whole foot, take the arm all the way up to the ceiling and then lower it back down again. So you breathe in and breathe out, and breathe in and breathe out. Very gentle, and notice any variations on both sides of your body. Can you do one side better than you can do the other? You may have a weakness on one side of your body at the moment. So this is all about rebalancing your body, finding common ground on both sides. Looking good, that's really nice. You've got one more to do on each side after this one. So get the shoulder movement, tummy is still pulled in, and your last one, and coming back. And again, just give your body a little bit of a shake out with all your knees around. So bring your hands just behind the back of your ears. And we're going to engage now through the waist, through the front of our body, just a little twist. So take a breath in. As you breathe out, twist and bring your left elbow, not coming down towards your right knee, but that's the intention. It's going slightly down in front of you. Come back to center and then twist the other way. Come back to center. So you breathe out as you twist and breathe in back to center and breathe out as you twist and back to center, sitting up tall each time. So this tiny turn, it's enough to activate into your waist. As you go down, make sure that the elbow that's going behind you is pulling back a little bit more. So twist, breathing out, breathing in, back to center, breathing out, take the other way and back to center. If you want to, depending on your own range of movement, the next time you take your left elbow over, you can lift your right knee. Again, I'm not suggesting the elbow touches the knee, but that's the aim. That's the direction you're heading in, just trying to twist, take the opposite elbow to the opposite knee. You've got 3 more to each side, you're looking good. And I've got a squeaky chair, so I'm making squeaks every time I twist. And you've got 1 more to each side. And all the way over. Take a breath in, release your arms down, have your hands on the front of your legs. Another breath in as you breathe, just bring your chin towards your chest and lean forward slightly just to feel the opening through the back of your neck and into the top of your chest. From here, slowly rolling yourself all the way back up again and take your arms back down by your side. Just 2 more exercises for today. Float your right arm up, round to the side and take a very gentle lean to the right. Coming all the way back to center, got my rights and lefts muddled up. Take your left arm up and over and do a small lean over to the right. Tighten your tummy to come back to center and then over to the other side. So not doing too many of these. It's partly a stretch out after the last exercise. It's also just allowing your ribs to stretch, a little bit more space into your lungs. Front body, so your tummy is tightening as you do the exercise. Your back is working, your side is working. Lovely. Take your left arm over to the right. We've got 1 more to do to each side. So 1 more with your right arm floating up and over, back to center, and 1 more with your left arm floating up and over, and then come back to center. Just roll your shoulders back a couple of times, release off any tension. Bring your hands in front of you, interlink your fingers. Now imagine you're holding a big bouncy ball, big beach ball. I'll turn sideways again so you can see the move. Take a breath in as you breathe out, drop your chin towards your chest, round your back. So you're stretching your arms out in front, but you're pushing your back backwards. So getting a deep stretch through and across your upper back, your mid back, across your shoulders, and release, sit upright, stretch your arms. Breath in as you breathe out and go down again. Drop your chin towards your chest, suck your belly button right in, stretch your arms, but they've still got this bend in them. And slowly release, come back up to center. 2 more of those to do. And stretch out. And slowly come all the way back. And again, stretching out. And all the way back. Just lower your arms down by your side. Just work through your posture one more time. Feet are hip distance apart. Knees are hip distance apart. You're sitting tall, up, sitting up out of your chair. So try not to slump and relax. So feel your spine lengthening from the base of your tailbone up to the top of your head, where someone's just gently pulling your head up away from your shoulders. Keep your chin tucked. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Take another breath in and out. Last one, take a breath in and breathing out. Thank you very much. I hope you feel a little bit looser in your body, a little bit stretched, and we're slowly starting to build some strength up. So look after yourselves, stay healthy, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you very much.